SANDHAN, All Gujarat Integrated Classroom.
સેટેલાઇટના માધ્યમથી જોડતી કડી એટલે સંધાન.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, मेरा नाम शीता शरण दुबे. Friends, today we shall learn about university WITS. And in the university WITS, we learn about the introduction of what is the university WITS, then the Elizabethan age, then pre-Shakespearean, then the term of university WITS, then the characteristics of the university WITS, and who are the university WITS and why they are the university WITS or their contribution. In the introduction, what is the university WITS? The university WITS are a professional set of pre-Shakespearean dramatists. They were called so because nearly all of them were educated at Oxford or Cambridge University. Friends, WITS was the synonyms for scholar. Of these small constellation, Marlowe is the central sum. All these university WITS have several features in common. They had stormy career, which is some case were marked by crime, reckless, bohemian, as they were their lives were cut short on account of their debauchery or violent death. Marlowe became a victim of a pioneered and the green offer a career of debauchery and the self-dissipation, died a friendless and a penniless man. The university WITS were usually actors as well as dramatists. They understood well the requirement of the stage and rightly felt the faults of the audience. They often worked in collaboration with each other. Marlowe worked with Shakespeare and Fletcher. Their storm of material was also common. University WITS, these are the pre-Shakespearean dramatists, and they are associated with the University of Cambridge or Oxford. They are actively associated with the theatre and the play. They were Shakespearean predecessors. Friends, before we study the detail in university WITS, we something know or we something learn about the age of Elizabeth. The Elizabeth age is started. Elizabethan age is the literary discovery. The various invention in the field of literature by Elizabethan writers were also important during this age. For example, Spencer introduced and John Lilly prose style set a new example in the prose writing. Christopher Marlowe introduced and the drama. Shakespeare also introduced the sonnet and tragedy. In the age of Shakespeare or the age of Elizabethan, some critics are inclined to design the period from 1558 to 1625 as the Elizabethan age. But the term the age of Shakespeare is most appropriate. Through the Shakespeare was born in 1564 and he started his literary career in the end of the 16th century. Thus, the term the age of Shakespeare convey the full idea of the beginning of Renaissance and its close. See, it reached its climax and conclusion and then witness the literally decline under the first of the status. The most important factor is the Renaissance, which brought revolutionary change in the history of Europe. The term Renaissance means rebirth. Because of this stability, the literature became rich and thus was considered the glorious period in the history of English literature. And after Elizabethan age, we learn about the pre-Shakespearean. What is pre-Shakespearean drama? The pre-Shakespearean drama, the romantic drama, is the main boon of the Elizabethan age. It began about 1580 and Shakespeare brought it perfection. The early form of the drama were crude and motorous. The mysterious miracles, mortality, masques, and interludes yet place to the comparative finished product of the proper drama. There were various factors which lead to the finished workmanship of Shakespeare. Although this transformation was due to the cultivate and intelligence, university wits who were starters with the Renaissance spirit. Two very different forces, the growth of national spirit and the establishment of permanent theatre, combined to influence the group of dramatics immediately preceding the Shakespeare. Finally, there was the influence in Seneca tragedy over the pre-Shakespearean drama. Especially, the English tragedy was not to develop from the miracle play but from the classical model of Seneca. Here in the pre-Shakespearean drama, the word Seneca is more used. You know what is the Seneca drama? Seneca means it was battlefield to express the idea, then put life in his character. The plays had 5-act structure with a chorus making. The end of each act, the theme of revenge, usually introduced by the ghost of a wrong person. After we learn the Elizabethan age, then the pre-Shakespearean drama. Now, the step is the term of यूनिवर्सिटी विट्स. दोस्तों ये टर्म्स आया कहाँ से, इसको दिया किसने, ये क्वेश्चन आता है. द टर्म्स वॉज coined by George Sainsbury, a 19th century journalist and author. It is a phrase used to name a group of late 16th century English playwrights and phenomena. The terms George Sainsbury, who coined the term university wits. The terms university wits was not used in their lifetime but was coined by George Sainsbury, a 19th century journalist and author. He argued that the rising shock of dramatic creativity in the 1580 showed itself in two separate the branches of the national tree. Wits in which he argued that a pride in university training, which amused to argue, was combined with the really valuable ideas and literally method. So we called the university wits. To make the university wits, to make the classical tragedy popular and the popular tragedy unified in construction and concession of its aim. देन अब हम लोग पढ़ेंगे कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटी विट्स. दोस्तों इसके कैरेक्टरिस्टिक कौन कौन से हुए, यूनिवर्सिटी विट्स के कैरेक्टरिस्टिक कौन कौन से हुए, जैसे एलिजाबेथन ग्रुप, हिस्टोरियन इवेंट, राइवल ऑफ शेक्सपियर, पाइनर ऑफ इंग्लिश ड्रामा, एजुकेट रीनाइसेंस राइटर. The pre-Shakespearean dramatists are known as the university wits. As we know, the condition of the drama, the procedure, them was precious and courteous. The classicists had form but no fire. The popular dramatists had interested but little sense of form. Thus, the drama was struggling between the well-formed chill and a structureless enthusiasm. These young university wits were associated with Oxford and Cambridge University. They were able to unite the classical concept of the drama and enthusiasm and favor of the popular dramatist. They come with their poetry and their passion and their academic training, which gave to Shakespearean a able and the fighting medium for the expression of his genius. For the characteristic of the university wits, Edward Albert's books, The History of English Literature, he described the sums up the common features of their play, which are given below. Which the first, there was a fondness for heroic themes such as the lives of great figure like Muhammad and Tambulan. Second, heroic theme needed heroic treatment, great fullness and variety, splendid dispersion, long swelling speeches, the headline of violent incident and emotion. These qualities excellent when held in restraint only too often lead to loudness and disorder. Third is the style was also heroic. जैसे हमने पहले देखा कि उनके हीरोइक थीम कैसी होती है, दूसरे में भी हीरोइक थीम में कैसे उनके अलग अलग डिफाइंड थे. तीसरा हम लोग देखेंगे द स्टाइल वॉज ऑल्सो हीरोइक. कैसे? द चीफ एम वॉज टू अचीव स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड साउंडिंग लाइन, मैग्निफिकेंस, एपिथिस एंड a powerful declamation. This again lead to abuse and to mere bombast, and in the worth cause to nonsense in the best example, such as in Marlowe. The result is quite impressive. In this connection, it is to be noted that the best medium for such expression was blank verse. मीन्स जितने भी राइटर थे यूनिवर्सिटी विट्स के, सभी ने जो सबसे कॉमन चीज़ यूज़ किया था वो किया था ब्लैंक वर्स, विच वॉज सफिशियंट एस्टिस टू बेयर द स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रेशर ऑफ दिस एक्सपेंसिव मेथड. And the fourth is the theme were usually tragic in nature. For the dramatist were as the rules too much in earnest to give heed to what was considered to be the lower species of comedy, the generally lack of real humor in the early drama is one of its most prominent features. These four part of the characteristics of यूनिवर्सिटी विट्स, जिसमें एलिजाबेथन ग्रुप था, हिस्टोरिकल इवेंट है, राइवल ऑफ शेक्सपियर है, पाइनर ऑफ इंग्लिश ड्रामा है, एजुकेटेड रिनेसेंस राइटर जिसमें हीरोइक थीम है, हीरोइक एक्टर्स हैं, उनके ट्रेजेडी थीम है, जिसमें सबसे ज़्यादा उन्होंने जो वर्ड यूज़ किया है वो क्या है, ब्लैंक वर्स. नेक्स्ट हम लोग देखेंगे कि यूनिवर्सिटी विट्स क्या है. यूनिवर्सिटी विट्स वेयर अ ग्रुप ऑफ लेट 16th century English playwright who were educated at the university Oxford और कैम्ब्रिज. मतलब 16वीं सदी में जो राइटर हुए, जो ऑक्सफोर्ड, कहीं ना कहीं ऑक्सफोर्ड और कैम्ब्रिज यूनिवर्सिटी से जिनका एजुकेशन हुआ था, एक तो ये बोल सकते हैं. देन प्रोमिनेंट मेंबर ऑफ दिस ग्रुप क्रिस्टोफर मार्लो, रॉबर्ट ग्रीन, थॉमस नैश फ्रॉम कैम्ब्रिज. कैम्ब्रिज से कौन कौन थे दोस्तों? तो जिसमें थे क्रिस्टोफर मार्लो एक कैम्ब्रिज से पढ़ के आए थे, रॉबर्ट ग्रीन भी कैम्ब्रिज से पढ़ के आए थे, थॉमस नैश भी कैम्ब्रिज के थे, और इसके अलावा जॉन लिली, थॉमस लेज,